So do you guys say figure or figure? I say figure. Particularly because when I was growing up, I grew up in a suburb and we had a bunch of black and Hispanic and Korean kids and whatever. And people that said figure were trying to sound smart. Weird. Anyway, hello and welcome. I am going to do maybe a couple of levels from this game. It's super easy. It's called Polarity. Some angel sent me a key to this game to play it. And so I'm going to do them the honor since they gave me basically a free game. I'm going to play it. I'm already about more than halfway. But I want to start from the very beginning to kind of show you guys this game. It's a playable game. It's super simple. The UI isn't pretty, but again, it is a playable game, which is huge in our industry. So you'll see some stuff that's actually pretty clever. Within the first game itself, there is a level that I got stuck on for a while before I sort of figured it out. So we're gonna go into level selects and start from the beginning. Started from the bottom, and now we're here. I am a hacksaw. So these keys, I'm assuming, of course, that they're actually for the controller. I do not have the Steam controller. I don't need one. But the idea is basically that you can either choose red or blue. Red, you can go through red. Blue, you can go through blue. And you're going to have a cube. So if you want to kind of read through this, I would say, you know, get the game. So, woo! Okay, sorry about that. So, here we go. So, Q is how you would switch colors. The music reminds me a lot of the Sci-Fi Channel back in like the early 2000s. And for any of you that have ever watched Lex, that's kind of what it reminds me of, very sci-fi kind of theme. So this is kind of it. I do, as an environment artist, like I do kind of like the simplicity of it. There are definitely some texture things I've noticed, but you know, whatever. And of course, space to jump. The only issue that I've noticed so far is that if you press W for too long, it will kind of walk on its own. And I think that's kind of with any Unity game. There's always been that bit of issue, but it doesn't really matter until like further into the games when it gets a little harder. If you know what I mean. Okay. So these guys are data things. You can select it with the left button. It makes a creepy little noise when you grab it. I don't really feel comfortable with that noise, but whatever. This one I can say is definitely easier. And for those of you that are keeping track, it's my right eye that I woke up and it wasn't pretty. That's why I'm not on camera. But I can assure you I look like a beast. Okay, so this is the one that I was talking about. Yeah, okay, I'll show you guys. So hopefully I will get it right this time around. So, like I said, blue you can go through, red you cannot. So, yeah, look at that. Okay, so I figured it out that if you are on red, you go through, you jump through, you have to switch colors mid-jump. Yeah. So it took me definitely a couple of tries. So here goes. So bye. Okay. One more time. Okay. Alright. I could either edit this out or I could just watch me fail a couple times. You know? Okay. Yeah, okay. Woo! Guys, I was worried about that. I'm like, I'm gonna be filming this but they're gonna watch me fail a whole lot. So I didn't explain the cube thing. The cube thing can kind of get you through doors and such. Case in point. And when you see that glorious looking portal, next level, blow in your mind. The key is to try to collect at least 3 of these little data guys. The data guys are the creepy little green hover things. That one. Ah, thank you. That was like a perfect little example. Ooh, I totally forgot about this. Alright, well anyhow, your goal is to get that thing. Pew. Right. So, you want to... I will show you guys. That thing will kill you. So you want to basically turn it off. Some of these rooms sort of require you to go all the way across the goddamn room to get it, which is easy, but a pain in the ass, which as any game should be, right? Wouldn't play it if it was super easy. The one nice thing is I do think that their jump controls are great. Because, you know, you've always played those games where it's a pain in the ass to land somewhere. Yeah, not this game. Hey, we made it through. Neat. Now, even though I'm on like level 8 out of 14, I've yet to understand what the point of the data guys is. So, if you know, let me know. So, these particular floors are a little different. When you place a cube on it, as you saw, you can move. But make sure you get off of the platform before you do, otherwise it goes back into position. You don't even want to know how long it took me to realize. Okay. You can leave it where it is, of course. Get yourself some data. Alright, 3 out of 3. Not bad at oil. No! See what I mean? Leave it in place. Okay. So leave it there. You can grab the cube from like a ways away, which is awesome. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, I do understand that there's a definitely a level of simplicity, and for you, some of you advanced gamers, that can be a little bit boring. But maybe for people that are just starting out and trying out new games, it'd be a super good idea. Yeah. I definitely see it as more of an introductory kind of game. But puzzle games are honestly, puzzle games and what do you call it? Tower defense are sort of what really got me into more advanced gaming. So I'm gonna go grab a data and forget that for a bit. Okay. Anyway, yes. Stuff like this, even if it seems like super easy to you, it's sort of what got me into gaming in the first place. Did I just screw myself? I totally did. Oh, alright. Restart. So in order to restart, you would click the exit ESC key. I don't know what that is on a Mac, unfortunately, for those of you maybe that are gaming from your Macs. And I'm not gonna shit on that because I game from my Mac before I eventually saved up for a PC. So there we go. I was moving my mouse and nothing was happening. Alright, I already... No, I don't have that data. Okay. And it's in another place. Of course. There it is. I see it. I see the shiny yellow glow, green glow. I know colors. I know colors. Colores. Es verde. Probably another thing that drives me nuts is when people like randomly say languages that they're obviously not native in, and they just murder it. They don't even try. with Spanish. Spanish is literally phonetic, you guys. Phonetic. That means you can read it as is and understand it, especially if you speak English. So I'm going to put you there. Don't move. I'm going to go get this blue little guy. This, oh my god, green. He's green. I swear I know colors. I think eventually I will do a live stream, but I have to get it set up. Those terrify me because I have seen people, good gamers, good lady gamers, do live streams and just a lot of people say some horrible shit. Just all because you have a vagina. Like, how does that ever stop me from being able to just play a game like fucking hell? I don't know. Just mild rant. I just want to play games too. That's it. I don't want special treatment. Shit. I just want to play it like it. Oh fuck. I forgot about that. That's why. Those are little barriers that you want to be able to turn off. And unlike Doofus McGee, that would be me. You gotta turn it off with the button. Push button. Chocola button. I mean, it's touch the button. I don't remember what push is. I'm not fluent, but you know, I try. So the first time I played this level, I lost this cube. Don't ask me how I did it, because it's not a very big space. But yeah, no, couldn't find the cube. So, you know, learn from my mistakes. And chablau. Woo! All right, we're gonna play one more level. I do have a ride on their way, so I want to make sure I at least get through this one. Oh yeah, I remember. This is hard. So these floors are weird. Shout out to the super simple. Anyway, okay. So remember what I said about going through colors? You want to make sure that you're blue or you'll die. Or red. I know colors. I think I have to restart this level. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I totally do. No, wait, I know I don't. Okay. You can right your wrongs, essentially. With this one was tricky the first time that I tried to play through it. So... no, other way. It takes you a while sometimes to figure out, like, how exactly you're supposed to beat this level. Not long, just, you know, enough, more time than you feel comfortable normally getting through levels with a game that is so supposedly as simple as this. Okay, so here we go. Plus, it's no fun solving a level that goddamn fast, but again, great game for less experienced gamers. So that did that. Okay, so we gotta spin this world upside down a little bit more. It controls the other room, basically. Only difference being that the other room is not the same at all. Alright, I'm gonna go get my little orb on. It's a lot like other games where it's the goal. The goal is to basically make it out of the room, right? But you still want to be able to collect as much data as you can that is readily available for you. Here we go. So again, remember the colors thing? You want to make sure that you're blue to be able to walk over it. You won't die. If you're red, you'll just keep falling through it. So, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Ta-da! Okay, so that is Polarity. Again, whatever small team created this, thank you again. Whoever, Ian at EQ Games, I believe was the guy that did it. So, pick it up. I hope you enjoyed it, enjoyed watching, and let other people know about this channel. Subscribe, like it, link it, and I will see you guys later.